Hey cuties! Okay, so I couldn't find my Elsa wig, so we're just going with Great Value Elsa today. This costume is already out of fashion because the new Elsa is just gorgeous and I need that cosplay, but we're just gonna do the Frozen 2 review with this outfit and pretend like it's relevant. So, Frozen 2. Oh my goodness. I really enjoyed this movie. I thought it was just something I will go see again. It wasn't perfect. There was just a lot of questionable things, like, what? But the first movie had that, with like Kristoff being raised by the little magical troll people or whatever they are, and then he happens to meet a girl who has a sister who met the same exact trolls, and I don't know, it's very convenient of a plot, I don't know. But if you're okay with the Frozen 1 plotline having some plot holes, then you should be okay with Frozen 2. So this movie was just breathtaking animation-wise. I really enjoyed it. So I'll say when I get into spoilers, but I thought I'd just give an overall review. I thought it really enclosed the whole little Frozen universe. I felt like it came full circle. I felt like most of the characters got their perfect little story arc. I thought it was cute. Olaf is trying to be more mature, like growing up, and that kind of plays in with Anna throughout the movie. And yes, I thought this is a definitely must-see movie if you like Disney movies. So that's it for that. I'm going to start talking about the plot now and kind of spoiling everything, so click off if you haven't seen it, but I'm sure you guys have. Frozen 2. Okay, so basically Elsa starts hearing voices and Anna follows her into the unknown, which is one of Elsa's songs. But no, they're living their normal lives. Sequel to the first movie, everything's happy. And then Elsa is starting to hear a singing voice far away, and that whole sequence when she hears the voices is just so beautiful. That song, Show Yourself, is so good. Like, obviously none of the songs are as iconic or earwormy as Let It Go, but I felt like Elsa's songs were really good. I felt like Anna was kind of robbed with the songs, but we'll get into that a little later. But no, Show Yourself is such a good sequence. Oh, you feel it emotionally. You just feel it. Oh, it's so good. Definitely want the CD soundtrack after hearing that song. But no, that was a really good sequence, and it's kind of just like Elsa trying to find herself, and she's just like yelling, "Show yourself," you know, type thing. But that's kind of a spoiler there, but she doesn't know who that voice is, so she's talking to the voice. But Elsa decides to go into the unknown, and which is her other song, and follow the voice. And Anna, this is a really good full circle plotline with Anna, because you kind of got it from the first movie with You Want to Build a Snowman. Anna can't let go, and she kind of just like, you kind of feels like she can't do anything without her sister and without people around her. And the beginning of the movie there was a song, I can't remember the tune to save my life, but they're talking about how things stay the same and changes, so it's kind of dealing with Anna not wanting to change. And then it's kind of funny because at the same time Olaf wants to mature and change, so I kind of feel like that goes hand in hand with Anna, you know, needing to grow up, and Olaf kind of represents that. So Anna follows Elsa, and of course Kristoff and Sven go, and Olaf, and they go into this, following the voice, they go into like this world that is just trapped in time, and come to find out it's their grandfather's old army. And then there's also like these like Wind Village people, and I guess they were in like a battle back in the day, but they're all trapped in this little world, and Elsa was able to break through into that world all of a sudden. It just happens at that point in time. But that little sequence, the little, what are they? I don't know what they are, the little wind people. Like, there were some really cute characters. I thought that whole scene was fun. The reason why this movie is just kind of a hot mess is the Kristoff song. When I heard the little guitar thing, I was like, oh no, they're gonna take it there. They let the Oh My Disney Girls take this movie too far. They kind of broke the fourth wall and did like an 80s love song music video with Kristoff, and I was just like that would have been cute for like a Disney Channel special, but to put it in the movie, I was just like, I couldn't handle it. It was too silly. It was way too silly, and it was hilarious, but not in the movie. Like, they should have just done a special. But anyways, I mean, it's hilarious, don't get me wrong, but not in the movie. That's just my opinion. I don't like being taken out of the movie. But no, that part was fun though. Olaf has a really cute song, When I'm Older. That's such a cute song. And it represents him trying to mature and everything. So let me pause my camera. I'm so sorry, but my battery dies every so often. Okay, and we're back. So anyways, so there's like little magical creatures in this frozen world for some reason. I'm not quite sure why, but there's like a Pascal ripoff, and he has fire powers, and he's super cute, just like Pascal. And he kind of befriends Elsa, and then Elsa has to, I can't remember why, but she has to be separated from Anna on her own. So Anna's like left by herself. Kristoff gets separated from Anna. All this magical stuff happens. So Elsa goes on her own, and then Anna has like this little song sequence, and it's just, they really cheated Anna out of good songs. It's just like the most forgettable song ever. I know I'm gonna get so much hate for saying that, but she's doing the crying thing. Like, have you heard the Les Mis song that Anne Hathaway sings, I Dreamed a Dream? It is, to me personally, I think it's terrible. I'm losing my lighting now, but I think it's absolutely terrible. I hate crying singing. Like, you can just still do emotion and portray sorrow, I feel like, without having to like, cry sing. Like, I think it's terrible, and they did that to Anna, and I honestly can't even remember the tune of her song. Like, it's just, it's not like First Time in Forever. Like, she doesn't have any memorable songs to me. But so there's that little moment, but I think they did a really good job with her, like, growing up, and it's kind of sad, so we'll stop there with Anna. But Elsa has to go off into like this magical castle thing, but to get there she has to cross like the ocean, and there's this really cool horse magical creature that controls the water that she meets up with, and I think it kind of represents part of her magic, like trying to control that, so she's able to tame this horse. And what's really neat about Elsa is her hair represents how free she feels. So in the first movie she has like this real tight bun with braids, and then during Let It Go she lets it out into like a side braid. Mine's is terrible looking, but whatever. And then when she's like fighting with the horse, like going in the water, she puts her hair in a ponytail so it's even looser. And then she finally tames the horse, and that's just really beautiful imagery with her on the horse, and just it's so pretty. Like, the horse is just beautifully animated as well. Like, its mane is just flowing water. Like, oh my gosh, all the work that the animators put into that, I cannot even imagine. But that whole scene's beautiful. And then she gets across the water to like the Fortress of Solitude, which is just like, that's just a hot mess, because inside it comes to find out the singing voice is her mother, which her mother's all like real loving, like, this is who you are. It's like she had to go to the Fortress of Solitude to find who the voice is, and it's her mother telling her Elsa's the one that she needed to find her whole life. So that's just a really, I feel like you can't really take it, like, think about it too much. You just gotta go with the emotions and just how beautiful it is, because like Elsa's just like crying because she finally finds herself. So then she makes this beautiful Snow Queen gown. Oh my gosh, I really want to cosplay that, and I want a limited edition doll of it. I ordered the Disney Store doll of it, but anyways, beautiful Snow Queen outfit, and then her hair is just completely free flowing. So it's like finally Elsa's completely free. So I thought that was a beautiful story arc for her. But yeah, it was just like this Fortress of Solitude, and her mom's there. And what's really weird is like her mom at the beginning of the movie, the dad tells this story, Elsa and Anna's dad tells this story about how he was rescued by some like magical girl or whatever, and it comes to find out it's the mother, because the wind people lived in like this land that gave them magical powers. Spoilers, but I already said this was spoilers. But so her mom rescued the dad, and then she followed him back to Arendelle, and then they got married and everything. But what's weird is, why wasn't her mother more understanding for her and didn't treat her like this curse thing? Like, because when she gets to Elsa gets to the Fortress of Solitude, her mother's just like real loving, like, I get you, I was able to play with magic and stuff, and you were a gift because I saved your father. And I don't know, I just thought that was really weird. I thought it was a really weird plot element. I don't know, weird character development for the mom, but I thought that was cute that the mom saved the dad and she was like this magical person. But well, not really, but she was able to play with magic on that little land. So, I don't know, but that was just a really pretty emotional moment. I definitely want to see the movie again, because I've only seen it once, but I want to see that part again. I really liked that part. But Elsa, while she's in the castle, she is able to play with water, and as Olaf says, water retains memory, so she was able to find out the secret of her family's past, and comes to find out her grandfather's actually really evil. And when Elsa finds this out, she is completely frozen solid, just like Anna, hence Frozen. Frozen 2, second sister Frozen. But so she's completely frozen. She lets out like one little bit of magic to let Anna know she's in trouble or whatever. But this, go back to Anna crying. Olaf completely disappears when Elsa gets frozen. So it's kind of like, it was a little dark because it's kind of like Olaf died right there. Like, because, you know, at the end of the movie, they do bring Olaf back, but it's because water retains memory. So it's the memory of Olaf still alive, but like he died back there. Like, I don't know, it's really confusing. I'm like, it's just a memory of Olaf, like he's dead. I don't know, it was kind of dark for me. I think I'm overthinking it, but it was a little bit dark. Let me pause my camera again. Okay, so anyways, so there's like a double curse in play because the mother was granted Elsa, she's like the special gift because she saved the father, but they're also cursed because they built this dam that caused all sorts of troubles for the village people, and so they could build Arendelle where it was. So Anna gets the magic and figures out she has to break the dam to release the curse or whatever on her family. So, you know, Kristoff comes in and helps her, you know, go break the dam. Kristoff, not to poop on Kristoff, but he's like my least favorite man. He didn't really have a whole lot to do. Like, his whole purpose is just to be like the arm candy of Anna, which, granted, I guess that's what people do with women in movies, but they're really doing it with Kristoff. He's like my least favorite character. I feel like he's just there for plot convenience, but he's my least favorite male character. Like, I think even more than Frollo. Like, at least Frollo, whatever his name is from Hunchback of Notre Dame, had a point. Like, he was like a main character. Like, Kristoff is just like arm candy, I feel like. Anyway, so he comes in and helps, and like the whole movie, Kristoff's just trying to propose to Anna, and that's his whole story arc. Anyways, so yeah, so they break the dam, and then because they broke the dam, you know, Arendelle was supposed to be destroyed, but Elsa saves Arendelle because the spirits allowed it. So I kind of rushed through the ending there, but it was a happy ending. And then like the little plot twist, Toy Story 4 plot twist, if you've seen Toy Story 4, I won't say too much more, but Anna and Elsa gets separated at the end. Elsa goes and decides to live with the little wind people, and then Anna stays and is now queen. Oh my gosh, 2 queens. So Elsa's like a free snow queen, and Anna is queen of Arendelle. And I loved that story arc for Elsa because she was like cooped up and had responsibilities her whole life, and now she's finally free. She's finally let go. So, and Anna, she's done nothing but love people and want to be around people, so it's perfect that she's queen now. So I really liked that. And you know, it's sad they're separated, but they showed that they can talk like instant message because of the little wind. The wind can carry their messages, and so they can talk to each other real fast. So I don't know, I really liked that. I felt like it was it helped close everything because Anna learned to with her little song, she learned to grow and to get past, you know, everyone leaving or growing up. And I don't know, I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good movie. I thought it was breathtaking. I love the outfits. Of course, it's not like as iconic with Elsa's dress from the first movie and Elsa's song, but I thought it was very, very comparable. So yes, I hope you enjoyed this rambling. I'm sorry I kept going on, and I'm sorry to Kristoff fans. This is my personal opinion, obviously, like this whole review. So I enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought. Let me know your opinion. I would love to read it. Like, this is just an opinion video by Great Value Dollar Store Elsa. So thank you for watching. I will talk to y'all later. Have a sweet day. Bye!